Sorry you guys, the video was cut off. So it's not the easiest thing to explain or to do. And so from there, that's where we're going to connect this to the bottom. But now you can see that I can adjust how long my strap is, and it'll definitely get to the point where it could fit multiple different bodies without them having to be there with you. So I'm just going to take that last little piece that I used, that I didn't use from the same strap, and I'm going to actually double knot it to these stitches that I picked out. So I'm going to reattach my yarn here, but the skinnier yarn, with a double knot, 1 and 2. So once you have your string double knotted to that stitch that you want it to use, we're going to go ahead and attach our strap here. So I actually want to attach this from the inside. So what I'm going to do is take this left corner, and it'll be flipped obviously if you're left-handed, but I'm going to take this left corner and put it up against that, and so I'm actually going to have to crochet in that direction. So I'm just going to put those two together and get on the inside so that my little seam is not exposed on the outside. So I'm just going to take this C hook again and insert my hook there, and also insert my hook into kind of like the most corner stitch. But you do want to make sure that you don't get this twisted, so I'm gonna do that one more time. So this should go flat that way, and then this should go flat this way, and then I'm going to actually just flip that, fold it, and then bring it to the inside. I just had to make sure. Okay, so insert your hook, and then insert your hook into that corner stitch there, and then we're going to pull up a loop and chain 1. I'm actually just going to go back into that same stitch on both pieces and single crochet, and then I'm going to insert my hook into the next stitch of both pieces. Well, for the strap it would be the opposite corner, and then pull up a loop and single crochet, and then from there I'm going to chain 1 and tie off. So these little tails need to be weaved in. You could probably use like a smaller hook to weave those in, but you do now have your adjustable strap, and you kind of want to make sure that this sits on top of the other one, because I think it's looking like it's, but yeah, you have your strap now. You do have to weave in these tails that we did in the back side of it, but once those are weaved in, that'll be very, very clean. So I'm gonna run through this second strap with you, but after that, I mean, we're pretty much gonna be, so very quickly, let's do the second one. I already did that step with my second 5-yard string that we made. And so what you want to do first is insert your clean end of your strap into one end, and then insert it into the other end, and then pull the slider down towards the side with the tails. Now, another thing that I didn't mention earlier, I didn't really count this, But we did, when we folded this on itself to secure this together, I didn't count. I went back and counted. That was 10 stitches. If it wasn't 10, it was sure close to 10. So you just want to count out about the same amount on your second strap as you did on the first. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that is where I want to secure. I want it to be about the same as the first strap, so they can be the same length. And from there, that's where I'm going to start to do my slip stitches and my chain 1. So I'm just going to do about 3 slip stitches here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then from there I'm going to fasten that one off, and then I'll do the other side the same way. All right, so once you have both of your sides secured, and we'll weave these in later, we're going to go ahead and put it onto the bikini, so, or the bralette. So we want to insert the strap from the bottom, from the back to the front, and then bring it down and go through both ends, and then finally we'll take the rest of this scrap yarn that we had and we'll secure it to this stitch marker. But I do want to point out that when you attach it, if you're just, you know, a neat freak like me and you want these to be actually even, I did start, so you pay attention to how you did that. We used 2 stitches here, so I'm going to attach it to the stitch that's to the right of it, or if you're left-handed, it would be to the left of it, because we started on this stitch marker and then we went over. That's what we did over here. So we want to start inside and go back to the stitch marker so that it's even. But other than that, that is all for this tutorial. I hope it was helpful. I hope the bra strap part wasn't confusing. It sure was a little bit hard to talk about, but other than that, thank you all so much for watching once again, and I will catch you on the next video.